Hello, greetings. This is Gilles. I wanted to come and say hello. For yesterday, it was really difficult day. I was trapped in the. I didn't make an English video, but about this. But I got trapped in some kind of spider web of the 3D matrix. I got pulled in. I was trying to get something from the administration. Spirit says it's no use. They're not going to give you anything. But still, everybody was telling me I had to do it. My ego wanted me to do it. So I spent hours every day in administration waiting for paper. At the end, they're not giving me anything. So I have to lighten up about it. It's just the whole 3D world is impossible to deal with. So it's about trusting the inner self, the inner guidance, rather than the collective ego. It is like in the Matrix, the movie Matrix. If you haven't seen it, you want to see that movie. It's very important. It was sent by heaven to awaken humanity. And in that movie, there is a saying that anybody that's not been liberated is potentially an agent of the Matrix. It's like you don't want to blame people, but anybody that's not fully that's not in alignment with the awakening can be used by the dark forces to inflict pain and suffering upon you. So just be conscious of that without judgment, and always call on God for a few times a day. We have to remind ourselves that we have this love that flows through us. I am free as God created me. And so for everything's going to change rather rapidly, because the earth is tired. She's no longer patient. She's a very patient being, but she's no longer patient with the plans of the dark soul. So and we no longer we're tired with the shadows and the suffering and the isolation and the lack and all those things. So we will all soon be free and independent from the herd, for we have to let go to free ourselves from the herd, from the control of the deep state, to believe that we are controlled by a government or corporations or religion. All those things, we have to be free of that, for there is only one political preference, is freedom. There's only one religion, is love, and one race is the human race. Once we tune into that, then everything becomes clear and free. For there is one great conspiracy that is worth mentioning. It is the conspiracy of one, the conspiracy of love. It is fully, it is what God keeps from us, this love, this everything else is an illusion that's trying to trap us into this dark shadow matrix. For when we see the things of the dark, for the three monkeys of wisdom, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, is very valuable. For when we are our attention is brought to a problem, then we fuel the problem. When we fight against a problem, we fuel the problem. When we're trying to denounce a problem, we make it bigger. So keep your focus on positive energy. And whenever there's something come that's negative, it's normal, it's part of the process. Just utilize this time to bring light into your consciousness in order to recenter into something positive, things of the birds, of kitties, of children, of vacation, of whatever, something, friends, for lovers, families, something that makes you feel good, nature, anything that makes you feel good, but do not spend too many time, more than 15 seconds, into something that doesn't bring you joy. Metatron explained, nobody is worth your attention more than 15 seconds. Somebody who's trying to take your joy away is not worth your time. So we'll be free from the herd. We're still going to be here, but very soon we're going to be liberated from that. For this deep state, they've been trying to destroy the people for so long with their world wars and their viruses and all those things, but they failed. So now they're trying to starve the world, but they're going to fail again, and it's not going to work. Soon the people will be free. Very soon the hybrid children will incarnate. It's been announced that they're in the ships right now. They're incarnating in mass to prepare the first contact, and so we want to be ready for them. For they're very advanced. They're gonna bring a new energies, and they're going to prepare humanity for this first contact. For our consciousness is not part of the Earth's matrix. Our consciousness is part of the universe, into love, eternal love and light. That's why it's so difficult to be here, to be part of that matrix. That's why we feel alone. That's why we feel disconnected, fearful, painful, doubts, boredom, despair. All those things are natural. Allow those things to happen, even if some days it's very unpleasant. You allow that to happen, to keep your heart open and observe this darkness in order to release it. Allow the light and love to come and cleanse and clear all that, for it is we are connected to the one, we are connected to all that is, and we are completely unique. There is not two of us. We're essential to the plan of God, and we're eternally loved by God. So do not do not be surprised if you feel fear, if you feel doubt, if you feel boredom, if you feel disconnected, if you feel despair. At some point, it's like that's why I'm going to leave that video I put in French. That was like quite. I was really. I spent the whole day in an administration and I felt my energy was vaporized by this lady. She was not her fault. She was trying to do the best she could in relationship to her consciousness. But it wasn't for me to be there. I should give up the idea that the government is going to provide any kind of assistance. I have to count on my soul and spirit, God, and the gift of my clients and all those things that are real and true for me. And so the situation is letting go. The situation for us is letting go. It's this drop of water that's hanging on to the leaf, and then eventually she has no choice but to let go, and she's going to fall into the lake, and in the lake she'll become one with all the water. It's going to be beautiful. What goes around the situation is sharing. It is about sharing. We share what we have. We always have to share what we have, and life is all about sharing. It's always like it's a give and take. And so what we see before us in our conscious mind that will unfold is the guidance, following the guidance as much as possible, or as precisely as possible. What we have in our subconscious, the distant past, is the inner voice. This inner voice has already manifested in each and every one of us' life. So it's already, we all heard it. We're just gonna have to trust it. We need to unfold it. We need to cultivate it, to make silence in our minds. So this inner voice, the voice of the spirit, a gentle voice, or sometimes there's dark voices that will come and try to make us believe in some kind of illusion, but the voice of the spirit is always wise, always intelligent. Where we are now is the burden. We want to be free from this burden. Is somebody that's carrying someone else on his back, and it's like he's got a rooster on his head, but he's not deciding on his face. Somebody else is deciding for him. So we have to take back our power. What's coming in the near future is ordinariness. It's about finding the beauty in the ordinary, in the energy of what is ordinary is fine. It's perfect. It's the beauty of nature. For it is the poet who can see the beauty in the monotony of daily life. Where we have, and so we'll be more appreciative of those things that seems ordinary but that are actually extraordinary. There is all this conversation within nature that we're unaware of it yet. Our strength within the situation is beyond this illusion, beyond the illusion. It is the card of the judgment. It is the card. It's a card of new beginning. It is our strength. What comes to us from the outside world is control. Is somebody that's trying to control the situation, but control doesn't work. They're gonna have to let go. There's no choice but to let go of that control. It's like they're gonna try to control it as long as they can, but they're gonna have to let it go eventually. What we feel in our inner emotion, our hopes and fear, is success. We already feel the success is already there, even if it's not fully manifested. And the outcome is about healing this sorrow. We're gonna be able to heal this sorrow, all the grief. And through that we're going to find integration. There's a little visualization we're going to do to participate in this healing, and we're going to find this integration, this balance, this temperance, this purification. It is all happening. For having this resonated with you, I'm going to pull 4 more cards at the end with the Angel Tarot. I want to say that the key to ascension right now is to keep an open heart, even if there is shadows that are coming out. So it's being sincere and keeping an open heart. For the Ascended Masters said, there's some groups of Ascended Masters that said they're going to intervene in relationship to the dark forces, and they will not know what's happening to them, for they have their own plans, but it will not work. For the plan of the dark is falling apart. That's why there is so much censorship on the internet, is because they're desperate. And sometimes there may be huge amounts of negativity that's been directed towards you, and sometimes it's good just to stay in silence and neutrality and let it pass. Bring back the love and the light and breathe. And It's like there is a lot of reptilians that are still on the planet. Some of them take on a human form. They look like humans. They're not humans. And we'll find that out later. And so, but they also have ships. And it's not because a ship comes down. If the galactic will soon come. It's not because a ship comes down that you want to walk in. Huh? You have to know where you're going. It's not because the beings are able to travel from star to star that their intentions is good. So you want to connect to your own soul family, to move into your own ships rather than any ships because it comes down from the sky. For there may be some deceptions that have been planned, but you don't want to walk into. It's like you wouldn't walk into a car, even if it's a nice car with some strangers necessarily, unless you're like hitchhiking. But otherwise, you go with people you know and trust. For the Earth is still processing and everything, but all the dark energy will soon be removed. And very soon everybody will have what they need. There is enough space to house everybody. There is enough food on the planet to feed everybody, and very soon we're going to receive technologies that will make an incredible quality of life, and everybody will have access to that. For now, the access is given for people who have money don't have access, and those who have money do have access. But very soon, once we move closer to first contact, then the access will be given to all. It will be a release, for there is still people that are suffering in the world, but the awakening is happening regardless. For there's a meditation I wanted to. Mary Magdalene was bringing this idea of a meditation is to get together all the people. Imagine us in the room in a circle, in a great big circle with all the people that watch this video, for instance, and we all are going to put all our wounds, all our doubts, all our fear, all our despairs, all our pain. We're going to put it in the middle of a room, and we're going to make a pile of it. So there's a big pile, and everybody's bringing his stuff. And then we're going to stand in the circle, and we're going to have this light, this torch of truth. It's a torch. It's like a big light of truth with that burning fire of truth, this white fire of truth. And then each and every one of us is gonna direct the torch towards the pile of wounds and all the collective wounds that we've been accumulated there. So we're going to assist each other in clearing up our collective wounds. So then it burns and burns and burns and burns, and then it just becomes dust. So there is no more wounds. But it's a work. I thought it was quite an interesting meditation. Finished with a song. It's a song I sang the other day, but it went back through my mind, so I thought I'd sing it again. Then I'm going to pull 4 more cards. It's called Bridge Over Troubled Water. When you're worried, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when time gets rough and friends can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the streets, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take my part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on the way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. So do not forget, remind yourself more than many times a day, that to connect to the love that flows from the Creator. For at the center there is only love that flows, and then it goes through layers and layers and layers, and eventually it arrives as the physical matrix. But all of that is very, very temporary. I'm going to finish with pulling 4 cards to see what is the highest wisdom for us today. Is the judgment. For there is a divine higher judgment for the earth. She's gonna act very soon, and so for us we need to accept this judgment as something like to make peace with our past, and to prepare ourselves for the new beginning. What we need to understand is optimism. We have to stay upbeat, optimist. What we need to do is destiny, to align ourselves with our heart and the call of our mission, our heart, and what we came here to do. And the outcome is forgiveness, for there is a need for total forgiveness for ourselves and for others. It's like, if the Spirit was saying, I'm a ripe fruit, everything. I've been fighting against my own soul and spirit for a long time, my ego, but now it is ready. So forgive yourself and also forgive others, no matter what. Doesn't mean we allow any sort of abuse. We don't carry everybody on our shoulders, but we forgive them and we move on as much as possible. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.